What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? Stop. What's that silly habit? Silly habit, are you losing the plot? What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? Question. What's that silly habit? Do you really wanna be like this ad infinitum? What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? What's the quest? What's that silly habit? Try breaking it and putting yourself to the test. Change it. 1, 2, 3, or even 4 choices. It's time to step through that door. Change it. Begins with the realization. Choices. Take back that precious time you're wasting. What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? Futile. What's that silly habit? Why is that sitting there on your timeline? What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? Pointless. What's that silly habit? Don't get caught by the line of thought. Change it. 1, 2, 3, or even 4 choices. It's time to step through that door. Change it. Begins with the realization. Choices. Take back that precious time you're wasting. What's that silly habit you got? Have you thought about making it stop? What's that silly habit you got? Look at what you got and take it out of the pot. What's that silly habit you got? Have you thought about making a change? What's that silly habit you got? Take it out of the plot and watch it rearrange. Silly habit you got? Think. What's that silly habit? Silly habit's gonna drive you to drink. What's that silly habit? Silly habit you got? Why? What's that silly habit? You push yourself to the limit when you needn't even try. Change it. Choices.